My buddy cussed out a girl for trying to go to Waffle House with us. This girl had a party at her house. Her parents were loaded. This house was ridiculous. I think her dad was in the Navy and developed like some type of computer software. House was absurd. And she was like the nicest person too. Me and Griff getting ready to go to Waffle House. Our buddy Louis T was going to pick us up and drive us. He was not at the party for the beginning, so he was sober and said he would come pick us up. Louis T gets there, and we're talking to our friend. We'll call her Claire. And at the time, Claire is trying to convince a drunk Griff and myself that the girl that Griff used to talk to, that he gave whiplash,
Slam down.
that I broke bro code with,
I almost lost one of my best friends for trying to talk to the same chick.
she had just caused a lot of issues in our friend group, that she should come with us. And at first, Griff's pretty calm about it. As Louis T pulls up, Griff's like, no, we're cool. Let's just go with us three. Claire, you're more than welcome to come. That bitch is not welcome to come in the car with us. And Griff's being really calm as we're sitting at the front of this girl's house when Louis T pulls up. Louis T comes out. He's like, hey, we're ready to go? We're like, yeah. So Louis T and I go to get in the car. Claire, just being a drunk white girl, keeps going, come on, Griff, like she can come with us. We're bonding. And I think she said it like 20 times. I actually give Griff a ton of credit for how calm he was because he just kept going, Claire, you're welcome to come with us. She's not welcome to come in the car. And again, we're trash, so I give Griff credit because he had way more patience than most drunk guys would. But after about the 10th time of Claire asking, and Louis T and I were sitting in the car at one point and we got out because of how long this was drug out. And Griff goes, I'm not bonding with fuck.
Bonding with
And everyone goes dead silent. Well, me and Louis T are trying not to laugh at Claire's face. We're like, okay, on that note, we're going to go to Waffle House. And the girl's like, the girl that, wasn't invited was like, I'm not even going to try to do this with him after Griff yelled that. And Griff's like, go ahead. I don't want you to fucking come anyway. Just go inside. Get the fuck out of my face. Claire is like, I'm not going to go to Waffle House, actually. Never mind. Like, after that, she was like, oh, okay. And walks inside. Well, we start driving. We're laughing about what they said. Well, at one point, Louis T, being funny, jumps out of the car. Griff jumps out, like, jokingly, they're going to fight each other in the street. Louis T didn't put his car in park, so his car's in neutral and it starts rolling. Well, we had all jumped out of the car like Chinese fire drill. The car's rolling, so I run, jump in the passenger seat and throw it in park before it rolled away. But God, that was a funny night. And like I said, just I've had so many good stories and so many funny moments, but I'm not bonding with fuck has to be one of the best one-liners I'd ever heard, and yelled it right in front of everyone, because again, the girls, especially drunk, they don't want to listen to anything, so she just kept saying, "Come on, we can bond. We're bonding. We're bonding. We're bonding. We're bonding." I mean, she probably said it 30 times, even to the point where I was like not even involved in the conversation, and I'm like, "Oh my God, like just stop saying it." And Griff was just probably like, "I'm not bonding with fuck." Yes, yeah, so aggressive, so to the point, and just you see the two girls just totally shut up. They had nothing to say at that point. They're like, okay, well, on that note, we're gonna go inside. So, and it wasn't like it was uncalled for. It was just, I got to get it through your head, I guess. But oh my gosh, I mean, I'm telling you, I'd never laughed that hard in my life. And one thing that I have to give Griff credit for before we close out this episode, a lot of people are afraid to just deliver whatever's on their mind or what they need to get off their chest. Just be direct, right? And a lot of people are afraid to do that. And my friends and I growing up, we were always told that we were dicks. We said things that offended people, and it's like, well, I understand you were offended, but we're speaking the truth, or at least we're telling you honestly what we're thinking of you. Like, wouldn't you rather someone be true to character and, sure, they might say some things that are off-putting or you think they're a dickhead at the time, but at least they're being honest and open with you on how they're feeling or, kind of what you're doing, right? I mean, I think I would always rather be called out on my shit than be hanging out with people who are fake. One thing about all my friends and people in my inner circle now is like, hey, at least I get called out on my shit. with people who I know are genuine and true, you know, like, hey, I still love all my friends, or hey, I love you, dude, but you're kind of being a fuck right now, like, right? Like, those are things that I think it's important to say to people. Like, hey, man, like, I love you, bro, but you got to get your shit together. Like, that's not being a dick. That's just being honest and open with each other. It's genuine friendship, and I think that's something. Genuine relationships are just lacking in today's world, today's society. I don't know why, but everyone's just afraid to speak their opinion, which like, what's so wrong with that? What's wrong with just being truthful? Sure, it might get me canceled. Sure, it might, cost me a friend, but hey, at least I told you the truth and I don't have anything to hide. Because why would you hang out with someone that you feel a certain way about anyway? Like, if you're going to be fake and you're going to be fake just to hang out with someone you don't really want to hang out with for what? For status or something like that? Like, no, that's not how you should roll. That's not how life should be. So I salute Griff for always, and maybe it's because I'm the same way, but I've always saluted Griff for he'll be straight up open and honest with you. He'll tell you what's on his mind, and probably one of my favorite character traits about him. So, with that being said, I think there should be more honest and open people like that in the world. You know, maybe our deliveries can be worked on, but hey, that's part of life, right? You got to grow and mature and understand those things as time goes on. But yeah, like I said, best line ever. I'm not binding with fuck. One of the greatest lines I've ever heard in my life, and probably never forget that moment. So, and just to close out the episode, please go check out my good friend and business partner, Siege. His music is fire. He'll be coming up on a up and coming artist playlist for Spotify. Got invited for that, so congratulations to CJ. That's the episode. Thanks for your time. Talks with Tom.
Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier? I'll be up and away up the street and babe, but I can't even breathe no more. What's it to me? What can I see? Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more.
Mic check.